This is the dust for the past 1 week. You can see like from here. So one thing that I really like about this robot is that you can shift the robot. You can mess up the position, the original position, and when you press it back to dock, it will not forget where it came from, unlike the old robots. So I've been using the robot for 2 weeks now, and I have a list of my favorites and not so favorite. First, it detects my glass doors, like finally, because the Nito doesn't, and every morning it knocks onto the doors and it has a lot of noise and it scratched my furniture, my walls, but with the Xiaomi it is so gentle and it does its job. And for the record, I set it to balance mode, so it's not the quietest mode, but in the morning when it's out to vacuum at 7:35 a.m, I don't really hear it. Or maybe I'm a deep sleeper, but I don't consider myself as a deep sleeper. Second, it allows me to set up virtual walls, which is really cool. So for example, if you have a room that you never close the doors at all, never ever, and you can set a virtual wall here and it will never go into that room. It can be your kitchen, it can be your bathroom, it can be a children's room, and you can set that virtual wall. So it's really cool because in the past I have to use magnetic strips, and I put magnetic strips everywhere, and sometimes it doesn't work. I'm not sure why, but I'm so happy to tear out the magnetic strips last week. Third thing that I like is it does spot cleaning. So in the past I have to do this manually. I have to bring the robot out and then press spot cleaning and then bring it back to charge. For my second robot, it's a little bit better with the remote control. I can sort of navigate it with the remote control to bring it out to do spot cleaning, and then I have to navigate it back to charge again. So I don't really like this manual stuff. And with this app, you can just select a zone on the app and it will come out to vacuum and then go back to charge. So that is like so perfect. That's all I ever wanted in a robot. Don't knock on my doors, no zone, no go zone, and spot cleaning. So I'm really happy that I bought the Gen 2 Xiaomi, but there are a few things that I don't like about this robot, naturally, because I'm the queen of disapproving look. So the first thing is it only has one side brush. I would prefer it to have two, because imagine this motion and the dust is in front and then it sweeps into the dust box. But it only has one, and I sort of saw that the lightest dust particles, hair or what, got pushed to the side, and then when it went for the next row, it sort of vacuumed it back. So it's not an issue, it's just that something I wish it has two brushes. And the next thing is it still can't do corners. So with my first two robots, it can't do corners, and now this robot can't do corners, and they all come in different shapes. So I had one in semicircle, circular, second one is circle, third one is circle as well. So I hope they could change this by 2020s. And the third thing is the app is cool, it's great, but it lags sometimes. So for example, that it just came out to vacuum and I look at my app, oh, it's still charging. So sometimes it is like real time, and then 2 seconds later it is like it's screen freeze. So yeah, I hope it's not my Wi-Fi issue, because I have Wi-Fi mesh set up in the house. I have like 3 routers spread out in the house, so I don't think the Wi-Fi is an issue. The last thing is not really important, but I feel that the wire could be 10 cm longer, and right now I use an extension plug. So these are the things that I don't like, but they are not a deal breaker. It's just good to have, and overall I feel that the Xiaomi is really smart, and I'm so glad I went for the Gen 2 because the Gen 1 doesn't have some of these functions, and for sure the Roborock made my life easier. I can sleep longer in the morning. So yeah, this is the end of the review. I hope you like this video. Do give it a thumbs up if you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!